Good morning to all. Today I would like to discuss and present to you the HPE SimpliVity Virtual Desktop Infrastructure, or what they call VDI. This virtualization software technology that separates the desktop environment and associate application software that the physical client and device use to access it. VDI solution for nowadays workforce are most flexible and fast, and it's a way quickly to secure and accelerate knowledge for worker productivity. For now, I'm Khalil, an HP accredited technical professional partner. So today I'll be sharing how HP can help organization enable a remote workforce. And I'd like to talk about HPE VDI designed for today's modern global workforce. So as you may see on my screen, as per our HPE CEO Antonio Neri, when it comes to our customers, HPE focus on finding solutions to meet the challenge of doing business in today's environment. Around the world, the COVID-19 pandemic is challenging our families, business, and communities. As a company whose purpose is to advance the way people live and work, HPE is responding with initiatives to stabilize communities, support for customers, tackling the challenges of this pandemic, and technology to help organizations adapt to this situation. So while VDI has been around for a long time, it's become critically important recently in the light of the global pandemic, as companies across the globe are challenged to keep their workforce productive while working remotely. HPE delivering technology to enable professionals to continue their work at home. So, who is HPE? So this is how we are and why HPE exists, clients. This is to enable enterprise to accelerate innovation, to value with the new apps and data, and as well as to help you to prioritize your current environments by making the IT simple. The power of your right to make and accelerate innovations for your unique enterprise. Then HPE also powering the intelligence of edge, who's creating the next generation of digital experience and services, also by providing the expertise how to make it happen. Okay. So for HPE, we have server families. We have the ProLiant DL, which density line. We have the ML series, maximum expansion line. We have the Blade. And last is the SL, the scalability. ProLiant ML server will be more applicable for branch offices, for those who has started just a business. So most of them are using ProLiant ML series or the maximum expansion line. Then all of these servers have one common security features, which is the silicon root of trust, which is Gen 10. And all servers have common persistent memory component. Of all these servers, this 500 series for the ProLiant has only 4 CPU socket server. Okay, the rest will have the 2 socket servers. Then for the storage family, we have of course the most popular, the MSA. This is well known for its affordable acceleration. We have the SimpliVity, which I will introduce to you lately for the enterprise hyperconverge. Then we have the storage for Nimble, 3PAR, Primera, and XP7 and XP8, which has 100% guarantee availability. Now for HP products, we have a broad portfolio for compute, which we have the Synergy Blade, the Blade system, the DL series, ML series, SD Flex. For storage, we have the 3PAR, Primera, Nimble, and of course Sun Storage. And then also we do have catering HPE Aruba and other HPE network components. Now, so HPE is here to help by enabling a remote workforce. So as of today, COVID-19 presents unique challenges. Okay? While the world started the crisis last March, many companies are still struggling to rapid adaptation of remote workforce, manage costs during the continued economic uncertainty, deploy new and expand current VPN, VDI deployments to their remote areas. Also, they are also thinking about providing the security for the access of each applications. Now, HPE can help by connect and protect virtual desktop infrastructure and virtual remote guidance. So how? We can help to establish seamless secure access for the organization. HPE can provide VDI solution to either establish a new solution or expand your security access, okay, while existing on the VDI deployments. And we can help also with our field of service guidance remotely on site that is being conducted for your workforce. Now, HP is able to provide help based on the three core areas, which is one, we provide expertise through HP Point Next services to help you prepare and execute rapid changes. We have also the technology and partnership for the scalable, secure, and rapid deployment of remote productivity solutions. And we also provide economic through HP Financial Services. Now, HP provide three flavors of virtual infrastructure solutions. So one is we can emerge remotely working solutions. This is by accessing or with our partner Microsoft Azure. So access to Microsoft Teams capabilities from untrusted devices through cloud VDI on Azure. Another option is to quickly deploy the infrastructure solution that matches the best of your workloads and user types through our portfolio, which is VMware, the VDI platforms. Okay. Then third, you can have this VDI solution provided as a service also by using our HPE GreenLake, enabling you to offload management of infrastructure and enjoy monthly billing based on usage. So HPE SimpliVity supports VM hypervisors for enterprise-grade VDIs. So let's get to it. Introducing to you the HPE SimpliVity using VDI. Virtual desktop infrastructure offers companies the ability to deliver IT resources across the organization. The data efficiency consisting of built-in deduplication and compress result in a substantial advantages while deploying VDI. Why virtual desktop infrastructure? Because one, you can have the remote access. So most of your employees are working remote than ever nowadays. Rather than purchasing expensive equipment, VDI enables employees to access powerful workstation from any location. It also have the compliance. VDI provides companies advantage for compliance, checking, and audits. VDI centralized computing resources and enable administrators to apply security patches and updates. And lastly, VDI has easy to scale and costs. As company grows, VDI easily enables IT administrators to offer more computing resources to users. Each area of the business faces different challenges. Okay? So users expect fast access to apps and data anywhere, from any device, business owners and devices. Okay? Decision makers want productive users with security and strong economic outcomes. So IT has many challenges to address all these needs. So what are the challenges that we're being addressing? So usually users' expectations. Some users are relying on always-on experience. They want fast, responsive applications, and also the data and application that they can access anywhere. Then we have the business challenges, which enable users with security and compliance if they're secured for their accessing for the applications of the company. Of course, business wants a minimal total of cost and the speed and return of their ROI, okay? Return of their investments. Then lastly, our IT employees. So IT realities, expensive, siloed infrastructure, demand spikes on lagging storms, difficulty scaling, and risk of data loss and downtime. So how do we choose the right VDI solution? At Field Data, partner with HP, we want to help you to choose the right VDI solution for your company. Defining the right or proper size VDI solution involves the following steps. Of course, first, the IT department needs to identify the user requirements, which workloads are going to be deployed in the VDI environment. How many users will log in? Second, the value of what type system performance is required. What application are their latency requirements? Then lastly, the VDI solution must size correctly. That's why we're presenting now at Field Data with partner with HPE. All these questions can be answered through our assistance, or if you need any assistance from us to answer your inquiries regarding the VDIs. For determining the right architecture for the workload, determining the right architecture requires asking, okay, let's say 1, 2, 3, those questions that at any contrary to believe that other HCI vendors, one hammer does not address another nail. And at the risk of the business SLA, if you fall into the one hammer story, okay, many of the companies offering VDI. So one of those is HPE. However, HPE has the right architecture for any workload that any industries have now. In reality, what you need as you and your business are workload optimization system for application, system that are specific design for your business requirements. Now, so HPE VDI platform has also its portfolio. So HPE VDI portfolio of solution is a broad and covers several different types of infrastructure solution. So if you have, sir, you have the existing blade system, yes, it's still supported for VDI. If you have the Apollo, you have also other existing HPE products. On this presentation, they are all supported for VDI. Whether it's traditional, whether it's blade, if you have any graphics accelerated VDI needed and any hyper-converged servers, VDI applies. HP is moving from left to right, moving with HP solutions. So HP is positioned to address small to medium enterprise VDI solutions requiring persistent user use cases. So here we are, HPE SimpliVity, the intelligence of HCI. Over the past years, HPE SimpliVity helped customers worldwide with simplifying IT management through automation and efficiency. And now the new enhancement is in its intelligence, right? Full life cycle management and data protection. SimpliVity experience in getting even more better and delivers a new experience. SimpliVity delivers an intelligently simple solution from deployment to upgrades. Yeah. And SimpliVity nowadays are common connected to cloud. So SimpliVity is an all-one system, okay? One platform, one partner, and one generalist. Usually, this is the structure of the HPE SimpliVity, having the top-of-rack switches going down to on-premise monitoring. All these can cover by HPE SimpliVity, silos collapse, no specialist required, and lower overall costs. SimpliVity is one of the HPE-owned HCI stack that is engineered and fully integrated on HPE ProLiant, the world's most secure industry standard server portfolio. Okay. So intelligently simple, anyone can manage. Well, SimpliVity is not that hard to manage for new clients or new IT that never encountered this technology. So First, HPE SimpliVity collapsed the stack in a unique all-in-one system. Beyond the standard HCI consolidation, we include the native backup and recovery, eliminating the needs for separate backup. So all you need is a single node to start for the HPE SimpliVity. Okay? Then we give our customers also a global unified management, one GUI or graphical user interface to manage any number of distributed sites across the world. Then we have also the capability of SimpliVity to have one-click upgrade. So our IT people won't having reading the whole manual, reading all the system just to upgrade the SimpliVity. You just need one click away for the upgrades. Lastly, the global intelligence, which has the predictive analytics and support automation. So SimpliVity has this system of AI which can predict minor or up to level 2 troubleshooting. Parang nagse-self-heal siya. So if it cannot be self-healed, it will suggest any solution that may apply to the current situation. Also, SimpliVity provides a perfect solution for VDI, and here's why. So the perfect solution for VDI, for HPE SimpliVity, okay, because it is easy to deploy and scale at once. SimpliVity support the deploying of multiple nodes in a parallel, where a full VDI infrastructure can be ready in less than 2 hours. So once we deploy your SimpliVity, your infra, we only get 2 hours. Take note of the 2 hours, dear clients. Baka focus kayo sa 2 hours. 2 hours meaning we don't have any pendings or we don't have any challenges on deploying on the data center. Okay, and SimpliVity also easy to add storage and compute resources. It has also the ability to scale with just one compute when storage is not an issue, and has the linear scale to match your demands. Now, resiliency with performance. So HPE also have peak and predictable performance. As I mentioned earlier, it has high resiliency platform with RAID and RAIN architectures. So SimpliVity uses RAID and RAIN, not only RAID, for the RAID configurations now. It is integrated also with high efficiency backups. Also, it tighter integration to provide best performance, support on stretch clusters for zero RPO requirements, and built-in intelligence with InfoSight. So by the way, InfoSight is the monitoring for the HPE products, which is the AI of the HPE servers and storages. So validation and solution. HPE SimpliVity for VDI, we use VMware Horizon. We also use Citrix desktops, so it can be integrated to Citrix Workplace. You can use Horizon, you can use Azure. Right? SimpliVity plugins are deploying workers from vCenter. So vCenter will be our single management for all your HPE SimpliVity using VDI. And also, SimpliVity has its rapid DR or disaster recovery system, automated siya. So if just in case that there will be a failure, it has the capability to recover automatically. SimpliVity provide density, scale, and resiliency. So one of the characteristic, these are the characteristic of the HPE SimpliVity. No? It has the unmatched and independently validated client virtualization performance for a superior user experience. So we have the modern desktop on less hardware to reduce capital expenditures. We have the linear scaling in affordable increments and the enterprise class protection and resiliency. Dear clients, if you have any question, you may raise your hand. Okay. Sorry, I thought there was any messages. Okay, so to proceed, SimpliVity delivers a pool of resources and easy for customer to start small and scale out from pilots to production. SimpliVity deployment a small two nodes first with high availability. So if we want for SimpliVity to have a high availability, the minimum requirements will start at two nodes. Okay. Once customer gain the experience of SimpliVity, they can just add another nodes to their existing. So ang nangyayari, patong lang tayo ng patong, dagdag lang tayo ng dagdag. But of course, nagiging minimal yung ating space for data center. Okay? The additional nodes kasi do not need to be in the same physical location. SimpliVity offers advantages to customers deploying in both core data center and remote sites. Okay, they have this what they call a federation that even on other remote sites they can have or they can meet in one cluster. Okay. Also, for this, HPE uses the HPE OmniStack Accelerator card, which is a PCIe device that enables the HPE SimpliVity to achieve powerful deduplication and compress. It also offloads memory from the compute and heart and secret of HPE SimpliVity technology. Okay, so hindi siya, when we are deploying SimpliVity, we don't need agad magdadagdag tayo ng another nodes because SimpliVity has the capability to dedupe and compress all files that are being encrypted at the same time. It is being compressed to have a small file capacity dun sa storage. Now, independently to scale compute and memory. So SimpliVity enables customers to add compute nodes, okay, to their existing SimpliVity nodes to deliver additional computing. SimpliVity compute nodes offer a cost-effective way to add additional GPUs to simplify cluster. The ability to add on non-SimpliVity nodes enable customer to leverage their existing servers while the benefits from the data efficiency offered by SimpliVity. Now, SimpliVity accelerates for acceleration performance. The built-in deduplication and compress integrated into every SimpliVity system eliminates IOPS, the input-output performance per seconds. So therefore, application run faster and user can access the application in less than no time. Okay, so moving on. So to maximize the uptime and prevent data loss, the file. These are the SimpliVity. So to maximize the uptime and prevent data loss, the file. So we have the file. We have the VM, so we're local backup and restore in 60 seconds. So we have the node, we have the cluster, and we have the federation. So from file going to the VMs to the nodes, then every node should belong to one cluster, which have the virtualization. And lastly, all nodes under SimpliVity should have on the federation. This is due to for site-to-site DR, remote backup recovery, and unique block transfer. So for example, most cases from our client, we have call centers which has branches in other places, for example, Manila, Naga to Mindanao. So those sites having SimpliVity deployed, just in case one of their site shut down, or let's say one SimpliVity nodes fails from their site, they can get a backup or they can get the HA from the other site. So all files will be transferred, diverted to other sites due to replication. Then they can access it if one site has a downtime. So SimpliVity for VDI, so ito yung from the legacy from the traditional data center, which HP converted into 2 nodes only. So both the 380 Gen 10 model for our HPE have the excellent desktop performance for users. SimpliVity built-in deduplication technology delivers important advantages when deploying link. Okay, it has also the excellent more desktop, less hardware, reduced capital, linear scaling, built-in data protection for client virtualization server workloads, and no single point of failure. So just to clarify this no single point of failure, since that we are having 2 nodes, if one node uh, shut off or had a failure, the second node will automatically step up through its arbiter. So 2 nodes will require arbiter for the other one to step up. Right? These nodes are both active-active. Okay. SimpliVity runs a variety of workloads, including on VDI. So here are the performance tests that HPE gathered for Microsoft SQL Server. Okay. It has 84% of production workloads running on SimpliVity. So other industry or homegrown application has the 47%. Using on Microsoft Exchange for emails, it has 41. VDI has 26%. SharePoint, Oracle, SAP HANA, and the rest have its minimal production workloads for SimpliVity VDIs. Okay, so once we gather the information needed from the clients or from you, then we will start to have the sizing for your workloads. What will be the tailor-fit size for SimpliVity that you need in your industries, incapable of having a VDI solution or work from home setup. So for SimpliVity 380 Gen 10 models, we have 6 sizes which started at extra small going to extra large. So it will depend on our sizing based on your workloads, needs, and requirements on which model or which size that you may we may introduce to you or we may recommend. Okay? All of these sizes, SimpliVity uses the data virtualization platform where all data is processed, okay, being written on the disk. So any size that you may we may deploy or that suits your needs, all uses their data virtualization platform. Now, so we have the SimpliVity Gen 10. This one is a software defined. So the other SimpliVity models is a hardware design, which is the OmniStack accelerator card, physically. But we have also other SimpliVity models that are software optimized. Nowadays, kasi most likely software na lahat ang gumagana eh. We are industries nowadays minimizing the use of physical hardware. More on they are diverting more on the software defined. Okay. Then we have also a SimpliVity for backup that is intended for backup. So same CPU, same memory configuration as SimpliVity Gen 10 380, and it is also 100% software optimized. So some use cases for this Gen 10 H is for archiving, data protection, DR, and other general purpose of virtualization. Then we have also, oh by the way, the previous SimpliVity that I've shown you, going back on a single slide, these are running on both Intel and AMD processors. For AMD processors, we have the SimpliVity 325, okay, which is powered by AMD EPIC processors. Okay, this 325 supports one socket up to 64 cores on a single socket. So these are all flash from extra small to small configuration. A memory is up to 2 TB, which has a 100% software defined and ideal for robo or remote offsite offices from VDI and for starters of SMB deployments. So we have also the SimpliVity 2600. Okay, this is a based on Apollo based siya. Still also a software defined. So if your guys have experienced already Apollo blade system or Apollo infrastructure, SimpliVity has its own counterpart. Okay. Then also it uses most cases for the VDIs. Okay. So the new product is based on the Apollo 2600 hardware, offering the SimpliVity either 2 to 3 servers in 2U form. So mas kinompress siya, mas pinaliit siya in a 2U form instead of 4U or 6U form ng Apollo. Then here is the SimpliVity 2600 some points, no? So we have also the 170 Gen 10, but unfortunately this is not yet being introduced to the Philippines. These are well known or being used for other countries. However, I would like to include these slides for you to be informed that just in case that if you heard the SimpliVity 170 and 190, so yes, we do have those products, but however, it's not yet being deployed here in the Philippines. Okay. So having those infrastructure, the workloads, the sizing, the information gathering, and we have tailor fit the solution for your workforce. SimpliVity also, HP also has the support. Okay, so for this hardware, we have the HP Proactive Care support. So Proactive Care is access more superior problem resolution. So if you're an active care support, so you will have a separate problem manager that will handle for your worst cases. Okay, so although I mentioned before that SimpliVity has its emphasized, it can resolve up to level 2, but when it comes to level 3, which also requires a physical intervention for the problems, so there will have a problem manager that will be focusing on the on your problem. Okay. So SimpliVity's HYPERGUARANTEE. So enterprise class performance, protection, resiliency with the cloud economics. So we have 90% of efficiency for SimpliVity. It is hyper protected. In 1 minute, you can complete the local backup and restore 1 terabyte. Okay. So it's very simple. It's hyper simple. 3 clicks backup, restore, move, clone for a VM in a single console. So SimpliVity also has a hyper manageable 1 minute to create and update backup policies for 1,000 of VMs across dozens of sites. So it means that you don't need the SimpliVity to have in one site only. You can have under 1 minute backup for 1,000 or more than 1,000 VMs across all your sites. Okay, and of course, HP SimpliVity is hyper available. You can add, replace the nodes with 0 downtime. For example, you have availed to us a SimpliVity, or you already have the SimpliVity VDI solutions. So if you need to upgrade, there's assurance that there is no downtime. Why? Because the process of upgrading or adding the additional nodes or upgrading the nodes, it's a step-by-step that being done by our support. Then it will all be back up on your secondary nodes while upgrading the first node, and then going up the second node to the first node while upgrading your second nodes. So that's the assurance that you don't have downtime at the point of upgrade of your SimpliVity. Okay. So for now, that will end my presentation for the HPE SimpliVity using VDI solutions.